Valiant Thor. The person that you mentioned did not, of course, come from the surface of any planet in our solar system. He mentioned this because he knew that, at that time, no one would believe him if he mentioned who he really was. In fact, he was a being from a distant star system outside of our galaxy, where a similar experiment to that made on Earth was effected. Just as planet Earth is the only one in our galaxy to have physical life, in his galaxy there is a planet that also has life on the surface. As man at that time knew nothing about the exclusivity of physical life to Earth, and thought that aliens must be physical beings, he realized that it was pointless in him mentioning such a fact. Also, he realized that men in positions of power would not wish to know that human life lived in and on other far distant galaxies. So he just told everyone that he was from Venus, and everyone accepted his story. His visit was, to a certain extent, pointless, because the people to whom he spoke were totally unable to understand what he was saying and were unwilling to accept his advice. Even now, the replacements of those people in power have much the same point of view and would reject any similar advice for love, togetherness, and peace. That is the reason that we do not waste our time in trying to contact those people. It is ordinary people that will effect change, not the leaders. His group continues to visit Earth and spread the message of peace and love. Their aims and our aims are the same. Change is gradually occurring as time passes. So, although Valiant Thor's efforts met with refusal, the changing attitude towards extraterrestrials and spirituality are gradually meeting with success. So, we repeat, Valiant Thor was a human from a planet in a distant galaxy who tried to stop the arms race that was and is taking place on Earth and proposed a different way of living. The failure that he met with is now meeting with resistance by people today who realize that what he proposed was correct. We do what we can to propose the same message, although we must say that his group and ours are separate groups with the same agenda. Lastly, we will also say that Valiant Thor was not his real name, but his name is of no importance. It is his message that was and is important.